Test Rex Adventure.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing another Dino Dan Dino Profiles episode, and today this episode is going to be on Zuul. So interestingly enough, Zuul's first appearance was not really in the franchise. It was actually an animation made by Sinking Ship, mainly for the debut of the exhibit for Zuul. But interestingly enough, later on they didn't incorporate the species into the actual series. Though before that, they actually did make a few games with Zuul. One of them being Zuul Smash Club, where you could pretty much just see the swinging tail of Zuul, and pretty much see the force that it can swing its tail with. And you can try smashing several different objects with its tail. And these items consist of vases, pianos, brick walls, buses, and you actually could even break the leg of a Gorgosaurus, which I forgot to mention in the animation that Zuul is actually fighting a Gorgosaurus. But, anyways, another game that Zuul was featured in was Zuul Duel, which pretty much was another game where you pretty much would play as Zuul, and I believe you're either just trying to fight the dinosaurs, or I think you may have actually had to try to protect certain things. You could fight many dinosaurs, such as Dromaeosaurus, Gorgosaurus, and a few others. There's not much known about these two games since, well, I believe they were actually at the museum exclusives, so you can't really find any videos of the games or much information on them. But there is a little bit of information, and they are both centered around Zuul. Zuul's actual first appearance in the series was in the last episode of Dino Dan, where it is briefly mentioned and shown in one of the songs. And then after that, it gets a much bigger scene in Dino Dan the movie, though it doesn't do much there either. Kind of it just stands there, eats some grass, and then slams its tail. Otherwise, Zuul doesn't make much of an appearance in the series. Those are the only two film appearances, and hopefully they'll appear more in Dino Dex. Zuul also got a mention in the Dino Dan Dino Field Guide, which it has a few pages when it does actually get a full section. But Zuul also appears in Dino Dan World as one of the many dinosaurs in the game. Zuul got a toy interpretation of the figure, well, a toy interpretation of the dinosaur, corresponding with the movie, where it's actually kind of interesting that Zuul got a toy since Zuul really doesn't do much in the film. But anyways, yeah, Zuul is did get a toy, which it does have a similar color scheme to the one from the show, which it does have a darker green and also doesn't have the banding around the armor, but that still looks pretty similar to it. We also, in some of the apps, such as Dino Dan Dino Cam, and in, I believe, Dino Dan Player or something like that, you can scan, in the Dino Dan Player, you can scan the QR code for Zuul, and you can unlock Toy Zuul. Interestingly enough, in Dino Dan Dino Cam, you also can get Toy Zuul instead of there is no actual Zuul in the Dino Dan Dino Cam, which is a shame in my opinion. You get the Toy Zuul, which looks way worse, but it comes in the Diverse Dinosaurs 4-pack alongside Nano, Tyrannus, Zuul, Bear, which is actually a cave bear from one of their other apps, and possibly an Archidus, and then the Caribou, which is, I'm not going to even talk about the Caribou sucks. Anyways, those are all of the interpretations and appearances of Zuul in this franchise. It hasn't had too many appearances, but hopefully will appear more in the franchise later on. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Dino Dan Dino Profiles, and goodbye.